and we won't have to cry no more.
And I wanted to share with you some news. There's a lot of things that happen in Kazakhstan concerning coronavirus. Let me start by saying that there's 68,000 people tested positive for coronavirus, and there's 375 people who died from the virus officially. But there has been news that there's pneumonia going on in Kazakhstan from around the world. A lot of people were writing to me, asking me if there is a spike of cases with pneumonia in Kazakhstan. And it is true, but there's two things to that. So a lot of people were not able to get tested. A lot of people who were tested negative for coronavirus had similar symptoms to coronavirus, but they couldn't get the positive tests. And a lot of people could not get tests. So a lot of them just couldn't identify that it is coronavirus, but it was very similar to the virus. From the beginning of the year, we had 230 cases of pneumonia, and I'm rounding up, but it was about 230,000 cases of pneumonia in Kazakhstan from the beginning of the year. Half of them were just in the past half of the month, and about 3,500 people died from pneumonia. The situation in Kazakhstan got so bad that we are on the 29th place in the world ranking of cases of coronavirus. Considering that we have 18 million people, it's pretty bad. A lot of that statistic was not synced together, but then the World Health Organization did give us some feedback, and our Minister of Health said actually today that he was gonna sync that data with pneumonia if there were the same symptoms, but we couldn't get positive results for those cases, then they're still going to be combined with the tests that were from coronavirus. So the situation is so bad in Kazakhstan. A lot of people got sick, and if you remember in my last video, I was reporting on May about coronavirus, and we had about 5,000 people sick, but according to official statistics. But from then, the strict state of emergency was ended, and we were able to go to restaurants, we were able to go to like shopping malls, to get haircuts, to beauty salons. And in the past 2 months, actually not 2 months, a month and a half, the cases grew like plus 60,000 cases. And we actually are on the second lockdown right now, which started on July 5th, and it actually got extended till August 5th. But still, it's not as strict. We still can go to restaurants that are held on the streets. So like if it's like in the open air, we can still go and eat there. You can still walk around in the city, you can still walk around on the street, but there is a strict rule that you have to wear a mask, and if you don't, we have a fine, and that was not enforced previously. About a month ago, a lot of pharmacies were running out of medicine. There were a lot of people lining up at the pharmacies, and a lot of people couldn't get the medicine they needed, and it was just so crazy. People were dying, people were getting sick. A lot of my relatives, a lot of my friends, people that I know got sick, and some of them even died. So it's very horrible situation right now, and I hope it's not gonna get worse, but we're like at the very bottom of this. It's very bad. People are stressed. There's so much anxiety. People are starting to be very angry about the situation. And again, like I've seen some news in the US that people believe that there's so many conspiracy theories, and I thought it's only our country and our people that think there's like people spreading virus from the plane. There's virus spreading from 4G internet bandwidth. It's just so crazy that some people don't believe in the virus, and it's so sad that people don't like take those simple preventive measures like wearing masks, doing social distance. A lot of people didn't do that, and it's just what we have right now because of that. And apparently that is the case for the entire world. People are very angry and they don't believe that there's virus. A lot of people are losing jobs and like getting sick, and it is chaos, and right now it's very bad. But if you heard about pneumonia in Kazakhstan, it's basically the same thing with coronavirus as I'm hearing about it. On July 13th, we had a minute of silence for everyone who died from coronavirus. That was one of the measures to like show our condolences to everyone who suffered from the virus. News agencies got together and they created a website where you can write down everyone who died from the virus so that we can keep track of people who died. People are taking a lot of initiatives. People are trying to help each other a lot. There were made like a lot of websites where you can exchange some medicine with people, or some medical equipment. Yeah, so that's the situation with the virus in Kazakhstan. It's very bad. Apparently, if you wanted to travel to Kazakhstan, a lot of the countries who had 30-day entry to Kazakhstan visa-free, that was suspended until November, but you can still get a visa, but at the same time, you might not be able to get that visa. But there are some international flights coming in and out of Kazakhstan, and a lot of people were able to go to Turkey or Thailand. There's like 5 or 10 countries that were allowed for citizens of Kazakhstan to go to. But if you wanted to travel to Kazakhstan and if you got a visa, then you do need to have your tests, which are valid for the past 48 hours. Yeah, I think this is as far as I know with the entrance to Kazakhstan. It's very tricky right now. I wouldn't recommend anyone traveling anywhere right now, even like in your own countries. As for me, I've been setting up my office. I work here by myself, so I'm not contacting with anyone. I'm also working at home. I'm staying at home by myself. I'm on self-isolation at home. This video is gonna be a vlog of everything I did in the past week while self-isolating. I did cleaning, I did laundry, I did some cooking, and I'm gonna show you the recipe of a Central Asian dish which is called dymlyama, which is very popular in Kazakhstan, and it turned out very delicious. For the ingredients, we'll need beef, potatoes, cabbage, eggplants, bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic and carrots, dill and chives. For spices, if you have zira, paprika, white pepper and salt, this is great. I didn't have anything but salt, so I added red pepper, black pepper and another mix of spices. So first we slice the beef meat in big chunks, and then take the onions and slice them too. And then we take our pan and place the ingredients before turning on the heat. We pour a little bit of sunflower oil. Actually, fun fact, sunflower oil is very popular in Kazakhstan. As the first layer, we place the meat at the bottom and add salt to it. We're also supposed to add some spices like zira, paprika, and white pepper. I didn't have that. I had black pepper, red pepper, and this mix of spices for cooking chicken, so I added that. Next layer we have onions. Then we put potatoes. I have frozen potatoes, and actually I have all of my vegetables frozen. So next we put carrots. I again have frozen carrots. Then we place some cabbage, and I have frozen cabbage. Next we put eggplants. Then we salt everything again. And you're also supposed to have another layer of bell peppers. I didn't have that, so I skipped that. Next we have tomatoes. We put garlic on top, and then at the very end we put dill and chives. And then we pour our tomato water. So the way to make the tomato water is you take 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and mix it with a little bit of water, and it helps to keep the bottom from burning at the beginning because you have high heat at the beginning. Then we close the lid, turn on the heat for high heat for 20 minutes, and then we do an hour and 20 minutes on low heat. So we don't open the pan while cooking. It's going to simmer on low heat for about an hour and a half, and this is very convenient if you don't have time for cooking. You just put everything in the pan and just leave it there for an hour and a half, and it's gonna cook and simmer in its own juice, and it's gonna be very nice and juicy. And yep, that's it. Hope you liked it. Hi guys, I just made a Kazakh dish, dymlyama, which I just showed you the recipe of. And let's see, it's ready. It was cooking for an hour and a half, almost like 2 hours. Let's see what it turned out to. I am already starving, so I'm gonna get something for myself. Okay, the moment of truth. Ooh, look at that. That's so juicy and the smell. I wish you could smell this. It smells like heaven. Cooked in its own juice, you know, it's everything, it's all the water is from the vegetables. Look how beautiful the color is. Let me taste the meat first. Well, actually, let's take a big one. Last time I made this dish, it was like really nice. Let me just check how meat is. Very soft and flavorful. Let me just show you. This is the best dish because it's so easy, but it turned out so nice. You have all the veggies. Well, actually, I need to check if the veggies are ready. Yeah, they are. Well, this is not the best thing to grab food with. I'm just gonna take it like this. Hi guys, so it is Sunday and today is a day off for me, kind of. I am about to clean, I'm about to do some laundry, and I just wanted to pop in and let you know about the situation with the virus. And it actually got really bad. It's out of control. Everyone knows someone's sick, everyone has someone in their family who's sick, and it's just so scary because it's not something that we heard from TV or from internet or, you know, from the news. It's actually happening, and we had end of state of emergency when I had my video about quarantine. It was like May 18th, May 25th, somewhere in that period. Our state of emergency expired and everyone was allowed to go outside, to socialize, restaurants opened, everything opened, and people didn't follow any kind of safety rules. Nobody was wearing masks. I mean, people did, but it's just like, even if shopping malls, you know, cafes were trying to enforce all of those rules and nobody was like actually following them. Nobody was wearing masks. Nobody was making sure there's social distance. I mean, it's just got out of control, and this is now the payback for us because everybody got sick and the situation is really bad. And so right now it's like the second wave of the virus, and everybody is like, there are people who don't believe in the virus. They're like, oh, this is all made up. You know, our president got sick, and it was like in the news recently. Our former president, Nursultan Nazarbayev, who is like our well, I'm not gonna say anything, but he got sick, and it's just like, some people think that it's made on purpose, some people think that, you know, some actors are making it on purpose, but like, the virus is there and people don't believe it, and it's just like, it's ridiculous, and people are not doing anything to be safe, to maintain that social distancing and everything. So this is like the payback, and we're all back home, and everything is now enforced to close, especially in the weekend they closed everything off. So yeah, that's the situation. That's all I wanted to say, and I'm gonna go clean the house. I'm gonna do laundry. I'm gonna probably edit my other video, and yeah, see you later. So here I'm folding everything in my closet because it was just laying there all mixed up and messy. Then I picked out everything for laundry, and I'm gonna do my laundry. I'm adding some detergent. One common thing that maybe Kazakh people, maybe Asian people, maybe everybody in the world does, we collect all the bags from shopping, from grocery shopping, and here I'm trying to kind of organize it for the ones that I can use for trash, some of the ones that I can reuse for something else. But yeah, I know it's really bad to use plastic, but we're not there yet, and it's good to reuse plastic and not just throw it away. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I sort this out. Also, I brought a lot of things from Astana, and I'm trying to organize that in my room, and a lot of it is in storage that I'm trying to unpack and put in the right places and the right storing areas in my room. Cleaning my bedside table. This is like the very popular place for storing everything on top of each other. Putting my equipment for filming away and some of my equipment for recording. Changing the way my room is set up a little bit. Moving my yoga mat away. And of course I need to vacuum clean everything in my room because it's been quite some time since I did that last time. Last night I cleaned everything and did my laundry. It's still actually hanging over there in my terrace or balcony. I got my clothes back from the dry cleaner, so I'm gonna show you that in a second. So here's how it looks. They grouped everything together. I have my summer dresses that I wanted to clean before wearing them, my jeans. And yeah, they like packed these like that. This whole thing cost me to clean about 12,000 tenge, which is about maybe like 25 bucks. Also, I got some cherries. These are some cherries that I got. It's 836 tenge, which is $2. Yeah, $2. And this is like, how much? Half a kilogram. Not sure how much is it in pounds. I got some fish. I'm gonna make some fish for lunch and dinner. I try to make like one dish a day so that I can eat it for lunch and dinner. I don't know, I'm just lazy. And yeah, also I just made myself some coffee because I didn't have milk in my fridge for 2 days because this weekend everything was closed. As one of the measures for quarantine, our government decided to shut down everything in main cities in Astana and Almaty. Like shopping malls, bars and cafes, only the ones that were outside could work. But yeah, I couldn't get like groceries and things, and so I went just now and I'm having my second coffee right away because I just missed having, and also I'm trying to switch to like non-dairy milk, but it's not working well. I still don't like the flavor. I still didn't find the one that I like, and I got the regular milk today and it's so good. Oh my god. So here's my second cup of coffee. It's really creamy, a lot of foam. Sorry I look like a mess, but I wasn't planning to go anywhere today. Didn't feel like styling my hair or putting too much makeup. I mean, I did put some makeup on my brows, on a little bit of concealer, but that's it. I actually am really big on skincare lately, and I feel like it's paying off. I did put some retinol last night and I feel like it's looking really good. Also, before everything shut down for the weekend, I went to get my manicure done on Friday, and do you know how much it cost me? 15 bucks. It's 6,000 tenge, and they did remove my previous gel. It looks really pretty to me. It's not very good for you. There's a lot of toxins from the gel, and you're supposed to like do detox or take some kind of medicine that takes all of the bad stuff from your body. But I didn't do that. I'm too lazy, and I don't know. I'm just like, it did lift my mood, so I was like, this is worth it. Even if it's not good for me, I enjoyed it, and yeah, it stays on for like a month, so pretty good too. Also, I have a lot to say today. It is a season for Saumal, which is when new little horses are being born, and the horse milk, there's like fresh horse milk that's being served at a lot of farms if you drive to their farms, and it's actually so good. There's a lot of nutrients. I mean, it's just very good for your immune system. And I've heard like some of my family members, they would drive to those farms and like buy liters of that milk and drink that, and that's like a course that they do every year, and it like boosts their immune system. And I'm kind of wanting to test that this year, if I don't forget, or if I even find some village where I can drive and get that drink, that horse milk. But yeah, if I do, I'm gonna take you there with me, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm making my lunch/dinner. I took some brown and wild rice, and I'm washing that, and then I'm gonna put some green beans and salmon. While my dinner or lunch is getting ready, I'm gonna have some cherries. This is the easiest way to wash them, in a salad dryer. Okay, so my lunch and dinner is ready, so let's see. Ooh, so that's the fish, salmon, and then I have some rice with green beans. Yummy. Let me taste that now. Okay, so here's how it looks. Let's taste this. Actually really good. I love steamed salmon, and this rice is really good. Green beans are just best type of fiber that I'm gonna get. Bon appetit to me. If you like this video, you might also like this video where I also do my daily routine, clean, cook, and things like that. So click here. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what kind of videos you want to see. And if you want to reach out to me, you can do that on Instagram too. DM me on Instagram. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.